Hey, what is up everyone, this is iReviews. In this video, I will show you the top 100 Cydia tweaks compatible with iOS 9.2 up to 9.3.3. So this is a mix of all the tweaks that are compatible with 9.3.3 from all the previous videos that I did. Of course, there are quite a few new tweaks that I haven't explored before, but these are probably all the tweaks that are compatible with 9.3.3 because the jailbreak has just got out and there are not a lot of tweaks that are compatible with the newest jailbreak. So these are basically all the tweaks that I could find that are compatible with iOS 9.2 up to 9.3.3. Decorus is a tweak which will bring the iOS 10 control center to iOS 9. So you have the control center with all the switches and toggles, and if you swipe here, you will have the media controls just like on iOS 10. Edge is a very cool tweak which allows you to swipe here from the corner and it will show you your recent apps. If you swipe once more, you can have your favorite apps right here. Swipe once more, you can add different tasks here. Just tap the plus button and assign a task here. And then if you swipe once more, you can have your favorite contacts. Just tap here and add any of your contacts to Edge. Flash, this tweak will detect the ambient light based on the ambient light sensor and will show a button right here on the lock screen of your device which allows you to turn on and off the flashlight of your device. Lylac is a tweak which will combine your control center with your app switcher. So when you swipe up to go to the control center, you will see here also your app switcher and of course your control center. Now if you jump to the settings of this tweak, here you have all the aspects of this tweak that you can customize and make them the way you like. Palert, this tweak will bring a new style of alerts on your iOS 9 device. So you can see here, if I tap to delete an app, the alert is completely different, way more nicer and way more cooler than the stock alert from iOS. AppDrawer, this is a very cool tweak which allows you to have all your apps into one place, kind of Android style, so you will have one icon which is better to put on the dock of your device so it's easier to find, and you tap on it and here you have all your apps. You have also here your favorites which you can choose from the settings of this tweak. Anisette, this is a very cool tweak which shows a bar here using an activator gesture. Double tap on the status bar and you can see I have the toggles right here, my recent apps and also my favorite apps. Pretty awesome. To configure this tweak, you need to go to the settings, go to configuration, choose here the activation method, the default page, and here you can choose your favorite apps. HideMex, a very useful tweak which allows you to hide pretty much anything from the UI of your device. So when you go to the settings of this tweak, here you have all the parts that you can customize, from the alerts to animations, app switcher, control center, dock, lock screen, icons, home screen, pretty much anything on your device you can customize using this tweak. NanoCharging View, this tweak will bring a new view. When you plug in your device to charge, you can see it will look way more different, not like stock iOS, but it looks just like the charging view on Apple Watches. Swipe Switcher, this tweak will bring a feature from Force Touch devices where you can swipe like this to go to the app switcher or switch between apps. So you can see if you release your finger, you will go to the app switcher, or you can go ahead and just switch between apps like this. 8 Alerts is a tweak which will bring back the alert style of iOS 8 to iOS 9. So you can see the alerts are more square and the corners aren't as rounded as on iOS 9. CircleBookMark, this is another Safari tweak which will change the shape of the bookmarks on Safari to circles. ColorKeys allows you to customize your keyboard so you can choose any color and set it as the color of your keyboard. You can do that by going to the settings of this tweak and here you have the color picker. Just pick any color you want. ColorSafari Progress, this tweak allows you to change the color of the progress bar on Safari. You can do that by going to the settings of this tweak, enable it and go to select color and just pick any color you want. DockAlpha, this tweak allows you to change the transparency of the background of your dock. As you can see here, You can't even tell that there is a background on the dock. It's way more transparent, and you can change the transparency with the slider here under the settings of this tweak. Extralcon Dock allows you to add more icons to the dock of your device. You can add up to 10 icons. You just go to the settings of this tweak and just choose here how many icons you want to have on the dock of your device, and then you can add them like this. Pretty awesome. You can add up to 10 icons on the dock of your device. Safari Close All Tabs. This is a very useful feature that allows you to close all the tabs on Safari with one button, just like this. FlashColor. This tweak allows you to change the color of the flash when you take a screenshot on your device. So if you go to the settings of this tweak, you can go here to FlashColor and just pick any color that you like. Gudges. This is a very neat tweak which will replace the badges with labels. As you can see here, one message, one notification, 3 updates. Pretty cool. It will remove the badges and will replace them with labels, which you can also customize by going to the settings of this tweak. Here you have all the options that you can customize for this tweak. Hide App Menu, a very useful tweak which will remove the long list of apps that you have on the settings app. It doesn't have any options to configure, just install it and the list of apps will be gone. Mini Power, this tweak will replace the power down menu of iOS with this mini menu. So here you can respin your device, you can turn it off, or you can lock your device, and also you can reboot it, but the icon is not showing, probably needs to be updated. Pinch to close is another tweak for the folders which allows you to close folders by pinching on them. Repair settings layout. You know, whenever you open the settings app, the bar here will be something like this. It never is normal like this, but this tweak will repair it and you will have a normal settings app just like this, not like this. TitleFolderSize. This tweak allows you to change the size of the folder's title. So you can see this title right here is extra small, and you can choose this size right here on the settings of this tweak. Just enable any switch for the size that you want. TransparentFolders is a tweak for your folders which will make the icon and the background of the folders transparent, and it doesn't have any options to configure. Auxo 3 is a well-known tweak which will combine your control center with your app switcher. So as you can see, when I swipe up to go to the control center, the first card here is the control center, and then you have the app switcher. It also has hot corners. If you swipe from this corner right here, you can go to a quick app switcher, or if you slide from the corner right here, you can lock your device or close the apps if you're on an app. Barrel. This is a very famous tweak which adds these awesome animations when you swipe through the pages on your home screen. To change this animation, you go to the settings of this tweak, and here you have all the animations that you can choose from. Circle icons. This is a simple tweak which will make all the icons on the settings app circles. As you can see them right here, they look pretty cool. Flame. This tweak allows you to customize this Cydia app. So under the settings of this tweak, you have an enable button, then here you have options. If you go here, you have the default page, so you can choose which is the default page when you open Cydia, and then here you have pull to refresh, and you have other settings, other features that you can add to Cydia. iWidgets. This is also a well-known tweak which allows you to add widgets to the home screen of your device. So you just tap and hold anywhere on the home screen, and then you can add widgets. Of course, you can download more widgets from Cydia. Just search for iWidgets and you can add extra widgets to the home screen of your device. MinimalHUD. This tweak will change the way the volume HUD looks on your device. As you can see it right here, it looks pretty awesome. It will completely remove the stock volume HUD of iOS. You can also change its position. You can put it on the bottom or you can put it on the sides right here. NCDateCustomizer. This tweak allows you to customize the date on the notification center of your device. As you can see, all the date here in one line, and you can also change the color of the text, and you can do all that from the settings of this tweak. You can change the color with these sliders right here. Recordin Torch. This tweak allows you to turn on and off the flashlight while you're recording a video. Shy page dots. This is a simple tweak which will remove the page dots from the home screen of your device. As you can see, no page dots here. Spotlight be gone. This is a simple tweak which will remove the spotlight search from the home screen of your device. If you don't use it or don't need it, you can remove it using this tweak. Swipe for more. This tweak allows you to easily remove and install tweaks from Cydia simply by swiping on them. You can see you can remove them. You can also install them quickly the same way. Safari Refresher. This tweak allows you to easily refresh a page on Safari simply by pulling it down like this. Safari Tab Count. When you're on Safari, this tweak shows you here how many tabs you have opened in Safari. Spot White. This tweak will add this nice light blur to the spotlight search of your device. Now normally this would be way darker, but with this tweak it will have this nice light blur. Statusbar Color. This tweak allows you to change the color of the background of the status bar and also the color of the text and the icons on the status bar. To do that, you need to go to the settings of this tweak, and here's where you can change the colors for your springboard and also for the lock screen. Switcher Flipper. This is a tweak for your app switcher, and it will change the direction of the app cards on the app switcher. As you can see, they will be on the opposite side of the app switcher. Swipe Home is a tweak which allows you to close all the background running apps simply by swiping up the home card on the app switcher. Cask. This tweak will add this awesome animation when you swipe like this on your device. Pretty cool, right? So if you go to the settings of this tweak, you have different animations that you can choose from right here, and to install this tweak you will need to add a repo which you can find in the description. Custom Cover. This tweak allows you to customize the look of the cover on the lock screen of your device when you're listening to music. So if you jump to the settings of this tweak, here's where you can choose between different themes. So if you go to Custom Cover, you have themes here and you have different themes that you can choose from. DateInStatusbar. This is a tweak which will add the date on the status bar of your device. So you won't have just the clock, but you will also have the date. To install it, you will need to add a repo, and you can find the repo in the description of this video. Fuse. Whenever you're playing music on your lock screen, you will have the media controls up here, and you need to tap the home button to show the clock and then tap it again to show the media controls. But this tweak will put the clock right here and the media controls down in the bottom of the screen. Harbor. This tweak will add these awesome animations to the dock of your device. It also allows you to add as many icons as you want to the dock, and you can see here, you just release the finger to the app that you want to open and it will open that app. Lithium. This tweak allows you to change the icon of the battery on the status bar. Under the settings of this tweak you have an enable button, then here you have different themes, 2 different themes that you can choose from. Lock Glyph. This tweak will add this awesome animation and sound when you unlock your device using your Touch ID. Multi-Icon Mover, a very useful tweak which allows you to move a lot of icons at the same time. So you just tap on each icon that you want to move, you go to the page where you want to place these icons, just tap the home button and it will place them on that page. Carrot, a very useful tweak which will add 2 extra buttons on the control center of your device. So you will have a repeat button and also a shuffle button, which are very useful. CC Background. This tweak allows you to set any of your images as the background of your control center. To do that, you need to go to the settings of this tweak. First of all, enable it right here and then go to select image. It will send you to your photo library and you can pick any of your images, then click done. It will respring your device and it will set that image as the background of your control center. CC Tools. You can see here on the control center of my device the quick launch icons are circles, and this is courtesy to this tweak called CC Tools, which pretty much allows you to hide anything on your control center and also customize different stuff. On the settings of this tweak you have all these enabled buttons which allows you to customize the control center of your device. ClassicShutter Animation is a tweak for your camera app which will bring back the old shooter animation to the iOS 9 devices. Folder Icon Save. This tweak allows you to protect your folders. As you can see here, I cannot enter this folder. Also, if I enter this folder, I wouldn't be able to delete any of the apps because they are protected by this tweak which is called folder icon save, and here are the settings of this tweak. You can enable here all the 3 features of this tweak and then respring your device for the changes to take effect. Grabber App 8. This tweak adds another grabber on the lock screen of your device. So you have the camera here and you can have another app on the other side. To do that, you need to go to the settings of this tweak and then just go here to the left grabber and choose any application you want. You can also change the camera grabber to any other application that you want. Hide Settings Search is a simple tweak which removes the search bar from the settings app. If you don't use it or you don't need it and you want to get rid of it, you can install this tweak and it will remove it from the settings app. HUD Dismiss allows you to quickly dismiss the volume HUD simply by tapping it. As you can see, it might sometimes be annoying because it takes a long time to go away, but with this tweak you just tap it and it goes away. Lock Screen Tool. This tweak gives you a lot of options to customize the lock screen of your device. You can change the slide unlock text, you can hide stuff like grabbers, you can hide time, date, you can also change the color of the time right here. Just go here and pick any color that you like. Universal Mute. When you turn on the mute switch on your device right here, this tweak will mute completely all the sounds on your device, even the media sound, as you can hear right here. You can see when I turn on the mute switch, it will turn off all the sounds on my device. Marquee. This is a tweak for your folders. You can see how the title of the folder is sliding like this. So if you have a long title on your folder, it will show it like this, scrolling. Minute Time. This tweak customizes the look of your lock screen. So you will have the time right here and the date and the day right here. You can also change their colors and you can also use different styles. To do that, you go to the settings of this tweak and here you have simple style and you have MIUI UI style. You can choose that and then here you can customize these styles. You can go here to enable colors and you can choose any color you want, and you can also change the date, format, and also the font style and the font size with these sliders right here. Roman passcode. This tweak will switch the normal numbers to Roman numbers on the passcode view on your lock screen and it looks pretty awesome. Rounded dock. This is a simple tweak for your dock which will give the dock rounded corners and it looks very awesome. You can see it looks much cleaner than the stock dock on iOS 9. Statusbar Timer. Whenever you start the timer on iOS, this tweak will show you the timer on the status bar. So when you're out of the clock app, you will always see the timer on the status bar here. Near the clock you will have the timer, which is pretty awesome and very useful. Tinge allows you to colorize the switches on iOS. As you can see here, you can set a custom color or you can choose from pre-made colors right here. You can change the color of the switches and you can change both the way they look when they are on and when they are off. Volume percentage. This tweak shows you exactly the percentage of the volume on your device. You can see here on the HUD of my device, whenever I turn up or down the volume, it will show me the percentage of the volume. OneHand Wizard. This tweak will make the reachability view of your iOS device way better than before. You can see when I double tap on the home button, it won't bring down the screen, but it will completely resize it. And as you can see, I can easily maneuver here with one finger. Pretty awesome. So if you tap here like this, you can go ahead and turn up or down the volume, mute it, or you can launch the notification center, lock your device, or take a screenshot. Reveal NC9. This is a simple tweak which will add this awesome animation to the notification center. When you slide it down like this, you can see this cool animation which is part of Android, but this tweak brings it to iOS. Speed Intensifier. This tweak will speed up the animations of iOS 9. You can see how fast the folder opens and closes, and under the settings of this tweak you can enable it, and here you can choose the speed of the animations. Stealth Cam. This is a pretty cool tweak which allows you to take pictures even with the screen of your device off. As you can see, I'm tapping the plus button and it's still taking pictures with the screen off. Virtual Home. This tweak will turn the home button of your device into a virtual home button. So you can see I can tap here to go to the home screen, not press the home button, just tap, double tap to invoke the reachability view, or press and hold to go to the app switcher. When you go to the settings of this tweak, here is where you can change the gestures and choose what action you want to use for each gesture. Alarm volume. This tweak allows you to change the volume of your alarms. You can do that with the slider right here under the settings of this tweak. You can also enable a fade in for the volume of the alarms. App color close. When you want to delete an app, this tweak will colorize the X button based on the color of the icon of the app that you want to delete. AS blur allows you to blur the app cards on the app switcher. So you can see this settings app is not blurred, but Cydia is blurred on the app switcher. You can't see a preview of the app. So if you go to the settings of this tweak, you will have a list of all your apps and you can go ahead and enable any of them right here. Blurry badges. This tweak replaces the stock red badges of iOS with blurred badges, as you can see right here. Also, the color of the badge will match the color of the icon of that app. ByeShutter Sound. This is a simple tweak. All it does is that it will disable the shooter sound from the camera app. CC color. You can use this tweak to change the color of your control center to any color you like. You can do that by going to the settings of this tweak. Here you have the color picker. You go here and pick any color you want and then just respring your device to apply it to your control center. CC settings. A very useful tweak which allows you to add more toggles to the control center of your device. You can also rearrange them or remove any of them, and you can do all that from the settings of this tweak. Here you have all the toggles. You can rearrange them like this or just slide them down here to remove any of them from the control center. Vibrant CC. This is a simple tweak for the control center, and what it does is that it will make it more colorful and a bit brighter. I don't know if you can notice this from the stock, but it looks much better like this. When you install it, you will see the difference between the stock control center and the control center with Vibrant CC. Custom notification sound. When you go to your notifications, you can go ahead and set a custom sound for any of your notifications. Just go to a notification. Here you have custom sound, and here you can enable it, and then you can pick any of these sound and set it as the sound of that notification for that app. Cylinder. This is a free alternative to Barrel, and it gives you these awesome animations when you swipe through the pages on your home screen. If you go to the settings of this tweak, you have effects, and here's where you can pick different effects. You can also pick more than one effect and create different formulas. Delete cut. This tweak allows you to easily delete words simply by tapping and holding the shift button. You can see here the back button will turn red, and when I tap it, it will completely delete the complete word. Dock color allows you to change the color of the background of your dock. So to do that, you need to go to settings, go to this tweak, enable it, and then here you have the colors. You can pick any color you want and then respring your device for the changes to take effect. Face down. This tweak allows you to easily lock your device simply by putting it face down like this, and as you can see, the device is locked. Flashorama. This tweak enables the flash on the panorama picture, so when you're taking a panorama picture with the camera app, you will be able to turn on the flashlight. Flash ring. This tweak allows you to use the mute switch as a button to turn on and off the flashlight of your device. Grabber time is a very useful tweak where you're on full screen mode and you can just slide here the grabber of the notification center and you will see the time right there. Icon renamer. This tweak allows you to rename any of your apps. Pretty simple to do. You just go to wiggle mode, tap an app or double tap it, and then you can go ahead and rename that app. As you can see here, you can enter any name and apply it as the name of that app. Instabetter. This tweak will add some cool new features to the Instagram app. For example, you can tap and hold on a picture and then you can zoom in and out on that picture, which is pretty awesome. You can also save media from Instagram to your camera roll, and it also has a bunch of other cool features. Invert respring. This tweak will change the colors on the respring screen. So normally this would be all black and the logo, the Apple logo, would be white. But this tweak will change it, so if you have a white iPhone, you will have a black screen and a white logo. Keyboard Vibrate 8. This tweak adds a vibration to the keys on the keyboard when you tap them. I don't know if you can hear it from the camera, but it will add a nice little vibration whenever you tap a key on the keyboard. Last app is a tweak which allows you to move between your two recently used apps, and to do that you need to go to Activator and just select a gesture and then select Last App. So I have chosen here the double tap on the status bar. You can see when I double tap on the status bar, it will take me to the calculator, then back to the notes, back to the calculator. Pretty awesome tweak. Magic Labels allows you to customize each label with different colors. So you can see the Notes app has a green label, the Music has a purple label. And you can do that by going to the settings of this tweak. Here you have colors from 1 up to 8. You go here, you pick a color, and then here you enter the name of the app that you want to have that color on the label. NC Color gives you the ability to change the color of the notification sender. As you can see, I have a green notification sender, and you can change the color by jumping to the settings of this tweak. First off, enable it right here, then pick any color you want and then just respring your device. Red Notification Grabber. You can see right here the grabber of the notification sender on the lock screen of my device is red, which means that I have pending notifications. This is what this tweak does. It will make the grabber red when you have notifications on the notification sender. Roundification. This tweak will add rounded corners to iOS 9. As you can see here on the notification sender, also on the control center and on the alerts, they look pretty awesome. Swipe to delete contact. This is a very useful tweak which allows you to easily delete contacts simply by swiping on them, and then here it shows a delete button so you can easily delete any of your contacts. Transparent Dock. This is a simple tweak which completely removes the background of the dock. Nice clear dock without a background, and it doesn't have any options to configure. Unlock Volume. This tweak allows you to adjust the volume of your device from the lock screen. As you can see, I'm on the lock screen and I still can adjust the volume of my device. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For more videos, make sure to subscribe. Also go ahead and follow me on my social media. You can find the links in the description of this video.